Welcome, everybody, to the meeting of July 23rd, 2024. My name is Marty Akins. I'm the chairman. Board members, Mr. Himmel, Mr. Chin, Mr. O'Brien. Behind me, the Commissioner and Director of Inspectional Services, Mr. Conlon, our clerk, Mrs. Griffin. If you have a cell phone, can you please put it on, shut it off so it'll just vibrate, won't interrupt the meeting. If you want to talk, keep it down so we can hear. I've got a couple things I want to do here first. Under ZBA 2421, can we continue that to the 27th, please? That's if anyone's here for 265 Franklin Street. That's going to be continued to the 27th. Have a motion, please.
27th or 23rd?
27th.
27th. ZBA 24-21, Attorney Patrick Foley, variance and finding, subdivide parcel containing two-family dwelling and erect a single-family dwelling on the second parcel, leaving the original dwelling undisturbed on the premise numbered 265 Franklin Street. Make a motion to continue to 8/27/24.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. ZBA 2423, 10 St. Germain Street. I got a letter here from the lawyer. They want to move to 27th.
ZBA 24-43, Manuel Piper, variance to construct a two-story residential dwelling, attached two-stall garage. Upon completion, demolish existing residential dwelling on the premise numbered 10 St. Germain Street, Quincy, Mass. And make a motion to continue until August 27th, 24.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. If we could make a motion to accept the minutes, last reading of minutes, waiving.
Make a motion to accept and waive the reading of the minutes of the regularly scheduled meeting of June 9th, 2024.
Seconded.
Second it, on the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, I'm gonna go through the cases we have left here.
First.
There's only 4 members tonight. You have a right to have 5 members here. If you want to continue it to a date where there's a 5th member, which would be the next meeting. Was that August 13th or the 27th, whichever you prefer. 19 Agawam, not here? Okay, I'll get back to him. 78 Bellevue? Want to go tonight?
Yes.
Okay. 274 Liberty? Oh, okay. And 94 Walker Street.
Yeah.
Want to go tonight? Okay. DBA 2436, Steve Quitnell, the variance to widen the driveway and erect a cupola on the premises has been continued a few times, and Councilman, you're up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. I did, and forgive my photographs, and it's not my forte, but I'm going to hand out just some photographs I took of the area itself, so the board members get a better sense of what they're looking at in the area.
Thank you, sir.
So again, this was an addition that was built by my client on an existing single-family residence. The addition itself included a 3-car garage. Obviously it required that he have a wider driveway. A paving permit was indeed issued by Inspectional Services, for that paved driveway. It is now, has since been paved. There's some question on, what was allowed, driveway and walkways and things of that nature. I did speak to Mr. Conlon. He kind of clarified those things with me. So simply my client, and he's requesting just a wider curb cut than what's allowed, by the ordinance. You get 20 feet that's permitted, for access. The reasons for doing so is, one, obviously, to navigate the driveway, accessibility to and from the garage there's a tree on one side with an existing round curb.
Well, that's gonna be cut out anyway. The city will take that out.
You think they will?
Yep.
They may, I see the roots are coming up a little bit as well,
They will.
but that caused a little bit of
No,
obstruction.
it's a whole bump and everything, it's gonna be taken off, right?
Yeah, so the other tree, as you see on the third page of the handout I gave you, it's difficult to tell from the photograph, but the city removed the tree, but then they repaved the walkway, and it's good luck with a wheelchair getting over that.
Yeah.
That is, if everything's approved, my client has to recut this curb. He's gonna repair all that as well and flatten out the sidewalk too and repave it, so he can take care of that and improve that condition. It should have been done properly and kind of regraded and done flat, but there's a pretty good hill if you've been to the site at all.
I've been there lots of times.
So he has no problem, when he's doing a curb cut to do that. And he will do that. So again, he's just asking for a 28-foot, you're allowed 20, he's looking for a 28, just for better accessibility to and from, the three bays, really.
I think, Mr. Duca gave you a 20-foot driveway with two 4-foot walkways, so we'll call it 28-foot of pavement.
Yeah, yeah,
How wide is that?
28.
No, it's 32.4 by whatever it is. I didn't measure it this way because I don't care.
It
It's gonna
is,
go to your house.
right. 25 feet deep it is, and it actually is 31, 32 wide, but he's removing, if you look at the right side, he's removing pavement on that side. That's all gonna be cut out. So he is gonna get down to the 28 wide, in accordance with the permit that was actually issued. Actually, where the tree is now, on that side, he's gonna cut all that pavement out. So that'll be a strip of grass on that side of the drive. So he wants to comply with what was issued. He had nothing to do with the application, for the paving at all. He had people pulling those things for him, so he didn't even know, and then the guy paved, and then he come to find out that he paved too much. But he's agreeable completely to remove and be in compliance.
Matter of fact, I've talked to a lot of pavement companies about this because of this here, because I know what I went through. But years ago, the guy draws a line, and you tell him where you want the line. He draws a line, and the pavement don't go over that. He draws your driveway out for you in paint. So I do not believe that he didn't know what was being done. Of course he did. But anyway, besides that, he's gonna bring it down to 28 feet.
28 feet for the, yeah.
He's gonna fix the street, you're saying?
His intention is to leave that existing rounded curve by the tree, you say it's gonna be removed. He's gonna keep that and go over 28 feet. And that will suffice. And
It's going
again,
from the left to the right.
that's correct.
So the stuff that, part of the house is paid too, like 3 feet or whatever into the house.
Right. So in that, when he does that in curb cut, he will repair part of the sidewalk too. He has no problem doing that and making that flat. He's gonna pull the tree right out so he can do it and flatten out what the city had paved, a little bit of a hill, a little bit of a pitch, which is not good for some.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to get out and fix that. I don't even know why. Who paved that over that stump? Who did that? The city or
The city did, yeah.
That's bizarre.
It was kind of funny because the mayor has been very adamant about
Nice.
cleaning up our sidewalks,
Right.
with concrete and stuff. And for
Right.
that to be done like that was kind of weird.
And I had a big to-do about that and the ADA and all that at my house.
Right.
Guy wouldn't raise an inch, you know what I'm saying? You're out of your mind.
Right.
Like, meet my wall.
Yeah.
No. He wrecked my wall. So anyway, that was 4 years ago, I'm still dealing with it. If you're listening, I'm still dealing with it.
And if you look at the cuts on the other side of Bellevue, across from this, some of them include actually two driveways, but the cuts are really wide on two to four houses, I think. So it'll be somewhat consistent with that like part of the neighborhood, really.
So what are we doing for a curb cut? What are you gonna have exactly for 40?
28. So from the existing, on the right, that existing rounded curve, he's gonna leave. He's gonna come over to the left, 28 feet. Install
Where
another
the old tree
round.
was,
I'm sorry?
where that stump is?
The new tree.
It's actually, it's before that.
Wait, right.
Trying to
You'll
think
see it, right here. So in the driveway.
Yeah, around, yeah, I guess right past that tree stump, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that there, it's gonna, the city should take that out. We took out the tree supposedly. So when it comes over this way, no, it's right here, see this tree here, how it goes up? There's a curb cut right here.
Yep.
And that, see that big thing,
That lump.
big root?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be to the left of that tree stump, essentially.
Should be fixed too. You can't even drive out in a wheelchair, like you said. I want to hear from the board, I gotta think this, go ahead. Any questions?
No, that was my question. Thank you.
Okay.
Jim?
No questions, John?
All right, let me just clarify, you're gonna put a grass strip between the right-hand side, the right-hand garage, and 4 feet in?
So on the right-hand side where the existing tree is, on that side, he's gonna carve out that pavement just to be in compliance
And then-
with the permit, and grass.
It'll be all
Okay.
brick.
It'll be grass.
And then what about adjacent to the house?
That's gonna remain the same.
Remain pavement?
That will, yeah.
All right, I'm looking at it now with the truck in there, and it looks like it's,
I got the permit here, it does say
Yeah.
28 by 28,
Yeah.
okay,
the pavement, because they wrote it that way for paving, whether they're gonna put pavers on the other side 4 feet, or just pave it, so.
And the depth is only actually 25, because it goes, they do a measurement to the street, but it's actually to the sidewalk is 25 to the garage.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
You can have a seat.
Okay.
Is there anyone to speak in favor? First call, second call, third call, closed, there's no more new correspondence. Anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call, no one speak, third call? Let me go back and do something I didn't do. Mr. Chin, if you could you please swear in everybody? If anyone's gonna speak tonight, you have to take an oath, I'm sorry.
If you're going to speak.
Anyone's gonna speak tonight? Yeah, just stand and raise your right hand.
On any case.
Anyone stand and raise your right hand if you're gonna speak? You're not gonna speak? You're not gonna speak? Oh, no, I was talking to the guy here. Ma'am, you're not gonna speak? Okay. Mr. Chin, if you could. Yeah. I was talking to the guy.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the matters now in hearing?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone opposed or undecided? Last call. Nope. Huh. You know, it's been going on long enough. He's got a beautiful house. I don't know about the tree, how it all worked. But it's gotta be finished, so. Do the 28 foot wide driveway with the driveway cut. I'm in. Yeah, he's gotta take 4 feet off the right side.
So it's gonna be 28 foot minus 4 on the right side?
No, it's gonna be 32 minus 4, 228. It's gonna
Okay.
bring it back to the original thing you
220.
should have. And, any comments?
I have no comments.
No, I'm good, so
On the motion?
ZBA 2436, Steve Keto for a variance to widen the driveway and erect cupola on the premise numbered 78 Bellevue Road, Quincy. We understand it's going from 32 back to 28,
Yeah, it's like
minus
32
4 feet on the right side
Yes.
with a 28-foot curb cut, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Make a motion to accept?
Second,
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
all
Aye.
right,
Opposed, so moved.
Thank you much.
Thank you,
I've
Council.
had larger projects, I'm most exhausted from that one.
I bet. I bet, thanks.
Excuse me. May I speak for just a second regarding 19 Agawam? I didn't catch it at the very beginning yet.
It's not even on yet.
Okay.
No one's here for it. I'm waiting for him to come.
So that's basically, what happens, that you're just waiting for him to come? Or-
Yeah, we go through the process and then we call him again last.
Okay.
And if he's not here, then we'll decide what we want to do with that.
That's it.
Excuse me.
Under new business, ZBA 2427, Quincy for a variance and finding to erect a two-story addition on the rear of the parcel on the premises 274 Liberty Street. The applicant or representative here. Name and address for record, please.
Thank you very much.
So basically, this is just an addition to an existing house. We have an existing house and then sort of expanding it backward. I'm not moving it to the left or going to the right.
All right.
Basically the same width, and then moving it backward and stop at 5 feet away from the garage, so the garage in the back. Yep, and then, that's what, if we can seeking approval for that, if possible. Any findings or anything that,
How big's your new addition?
the addition is gonna be around 1,600 square feet. I'm gonna have a bedroom downstairs on the first floor. That's for my dad. Because he, due to the old age, find difficult to walk upstairs. I actually live with him. So, and then upstairs is gonna be a master bedroom, the second floor.
Right?
And then I'm expanding existing bedroom is so tiny. So I'm expanding it a little bit so that it's gonna have a little more room and put a walk-in closet in there.
Yeah. Where's the driveway going up to? Is it gonna stay the same?
The driveway will stay the same,
And then you got that little turn in?
yes. Mhm.
Any questions?
Yeah, hey, Paul, what's in the shed slash garage there? Looks like it's kind of framed in.
Oh, the shed, yeah, this is the garage. So basically, when I bought it, I think before I even bought it, I didn't even know about it, is that I think the former owner actually used it as like a rental place or something. Yeah. So when I bought it, I was like, oh, what's going on? Why is all these things like ripped off? And then the broker was saying like, that's because the city requires them to rip everything off because that's not, legal.
Right.
And then, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. But, I was like, oh, it's used as part of, as a garage, and that's what I've been using for.
Just your shed tools, stuff like that? Lawnmower, stuff like that?
Yeah, I put all the lawnmowers, snow blowers, all the boots and clothes and everything.
No blower still runs, haven't used it in 3 years. I feel the same way. I don't even know if it's gonna start when I go back down there.
Mhm.
I have no questions.
I see two sheds drawn on, which shed are you talking about?
The big one.
Big one?
Yeah, that's the one right on the, on
So
the,
you're gonna keep both sheds?
gonna keep those, yeah. Because basically, I don't want to, they can use for storage, right? Because material now is pretty expensive, I don't want to demolish everything down, so it's still usable, so, yeah, just keep it there because, I don't have the garage,
In
the right-hand corner,
Oh, I didn't even see that, oh my God.
No other
Any
questions?
questions?
I'm good, thank you, I saw it today.
So it's all set when he took the stuff out? All right. You can have a seat.
Thank you.
Is there anyone want to speak in favor? First call, second call? You're the only one left if you want to speak for this. We'll call it part of hearing closed. We got a letter from the DPW. We reviewed the above referenced project, specify how much impervious area will be increased due to the development, provide a plan for review of the utilities proposed. Call it part of the hearing closed. Is anyone opposed or undecided? No? Second call, third call closed. I'll be voting in favor.
In favor.
I'm in favor too.
Likewise.
Can I have a motion, please?
Paul Kwan for variance and finding erect two-story addition, rear parcel on the premise numbered 274 Liberty Street, Quincy, Massachusetts. Make a motion to accept.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Last but not least, on the agenda. You're all set, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you want another set of drawings? Thanks. Yep. ZBA 2448, Dennis Patton as a, for a variance, to fairness, sorry, for a variance to demolish the existing garage and erect a 20 by 30 two-car garage on the premise of number 94 Walker Street. Sir, name and address for the record. Name and address,
Dennis Pateras, 94 Walker Street, North Quincy.
and tell us what you want to do and how
Okay.
you're going to do it.
Regarding the garage I proposed, it'd be a perfect size for what I want to do, because I'd be able to fit my two antique cars, my toolbox, my bench, and other stuff there, so I could keep them nice and upgrade and take care of them and stuff like that. And I'm sure Michelle would like to get rid of me a few hours a day.
Yeah.
But, and, you know, that's my enjoyment. I guess you could call it my hobby. And that's all I want, really.
You have a pretty house there. I like it. Nice. Kept very nice. I have no questions. I saw what was down there and what you're trying to do, and I think it's good. It's good for the neighborhood, it's good for you, it's good for us. I have no questions.
What kind of antique cars you got in there?
Pardon me?
What kind of antique cars you gonna put in there?
I have a 1938 Willys, and I have a 1939 Chevrolet.
All right. That's my only question, thanks.
Well,
Of course, the newer cars stay outside the garage.
Yeah, get polluted.
well, the only thing that gets me down is they're only 10 years older than I am and 9 years old. I have to put that out of my mind. They're probably in better shape than me, too.
So when you were 16, you could have been cruising in those, right?
Yeah, right. I had hair then.
That's it. Mr. Chin?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Is there any, you can have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Does anyone want to speak in favor? No one's here. First call, second call, third call closed. I have a letter here from the DPW. They reviewed the above referenced project and have no comments. And is there anyone opposed or undecided? No. First call, second call, third call. All that closed. Can I have a motion, please?
ZBA 2448, Dennis Paternas for a variance to demolish the existing garage and erect a detached 20 by 30 two-car garage on the premise numbered 94 Walker Street, Quincy, Mass. And make a motion to accept as presented.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so moved. Congratulations. Want another set of drawings? Another set of drawings here. Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck with your project.
That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice.
Thank you.
Maybe those little lift garages, you can lift it up and get the other car through. Talk to Mr. Conlon. Okay, here we are with 19 Agawam. What do you got in September?
September I have.
Maybe he should wait, right?
I don't know, yeah, those folks that were here, those are the neighbors that,
Yeah,
You're gone.
will we notify them or?
the 10th and the 24th.
I mean, you know, guy should be here unless something happened. I don't know. Who knows? Car could have broke down the way it
No, I mean, where he said he wanted to speak.
Oh, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want that garage there. He said last time, I don't want the garage there. I said, talk to your neighbor, see if you can move it up a couple feet or back a couple feet, used to, if not, move the side. You know? Remember he said he wants to, I'll yank it out if I gotta move it, because it's the perfect place, because I got tears.
Yeah,
How am I gonna move it forward? How am I gonna move it over? He said, just take the garage out, make it one yard.
yeah, no, I just was curious.
Yeah,
if them-
I-
Them wanting to make a statement and,
Yeah, I think he really wanna just keep everything there. He's got a beautiful house.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful,
Yeah.
front yard, back yard, just
Take it up to the end of September.
really good.
I mean, yeah, no, it's all-
So he's got through the summer anyway. All
Yeah.
right, September 24th.
September.
Don't we have, well, we had 60 days, he can show up, right? We did have, right, September 24th. Maybe
Motion.
you could contact him, just let him know. You have a question.
ZBA 24-4, Daniel Reggiani for a variance to erect a small patio to accommodate a 10 by 16-foot shed on the premise 19 Agawam Road, Quincy. Make a motion to continue till September 24.
Seconded, nothing on the motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so moved. All right, September 24, count motion adjourned.
Make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye, aye,
Opposed?
aye, aye, aye.
So moved.